the episode 1 of my 8 Fit.Healthy.Lyf challenge. There we go, I like that one. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am starting this at night. I just got home from work, but I figured since I've been doing this for about a week, I thought I would update you guys on kind of what I'm planning on doing over the course of 8 weeks. So I am starting an 8-week challenge that I'm tailoring for myself. I've done plenty of challenges in the past, and regarding my health, my fitness, and just my lifestyle overall, know what things work better for my body and what doesn't work, and I'm still learning, but I just wanted to lay out a challenge. In 8 weeks I'd have a couple weddings, so I figured that would be a good amount of time to really start something and see where things go. I'm still waiting on my lab results, but I figured I would just get this challenge started. So fitness, health, and lifestyle is kind of how I feel. You need all three to really correlate. Fitness, what I'm planning on doing is I do have the Sweat app, and I'm currently doing home challenge or home workout with Kelsey Wells, and then I have Sarah's Days ebook, the first ebook. So I'm just each one has like 3 different days, so I'm just kind of meshing them. So on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm gonna do the Sweat app. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, I'm gonna do Sarah's Day, and then Sunday do more like a yoga stretch day. So I'm gonna make sure I get my steps in every day. I'm gonna try and aim for 10,000, but with my challenge before, I think I was just too focused on the number. So this time I'm just gonna really, move my body as much as I can. Try and get at least a 15-minute walk every day, morning or night, depending, and then just walk, which I usually do. Walk the stairs instead of the elevator, park far away, and walk to the places. So I'm just gonna make sure I continually do that every day. And then also, if I wake up and I'm just not feeling what I had planned, I'm either gonna switch it up or just do like a yoga stretch session. Then healthy, so this week I have done a low carb diet. And this was to kind of balance my hormones. It's, eating carbs can spike up your insulin, which is fine. But for me, I think, an insulin resistance problem due to my hormone issues and whatnot. So, I'm gonna kickstart this challenge with a low carb. I know it's not sustainable, especially when I have bachelorette parties and weddings coming up. I'm gonna have carbs. I mean, it's inevitable. But for these last 6 days, I wanted to just kind of reboot my body and just kind of give my body a break. So I've done really well and just increased my fat and my protein. So that's kind of what I've been doing. And then next week I'm going to be starting carb cycling, which, this is something I've tried before. I was a little strict on it. This time around, I'm gonna have carbs every meal, but I'm just going to tailor how much carbs and how much fat I have in each meal. So if it's a high carb day, I'm gonna put a little bit more sweet potato and a little less avocado. And then a low carb day, vice versa. So that's kind of how I'm gonna do it, because like I said, I don't wanna go too in depth and overcomplicate things, because I think I get too stressed about the number or too stressed on what to eat. So I'm not doing that this time. So I'll update you on that as well. But tonight I'll show you kind of one of my meals that I've been having throughout the week that is a lower carb option that is delicious and nutritious. Lifestyle. So I am breathing more. I don't know, ever since I really thought of the word breathe, I'd never really thought to breathe throughout the day. Honestly, if you're listening to this video, do you ever think about breathing throughout your day? Do you ever just stop and be like, oh my gosh, I just need to breathe? I never did. So this is something I'm really doing throughout the day. I'll just, at least once an hour, I'm like, okay. And then I breathe. I just breathe through, and it makes my day so much better. And since I am such a stressor, I know that this is gonna definitely help. Foam rolling, I am doing the dry brush, which you've seen in my last video. So really doing more self-care. My morning walks I'm trying to get into. if my workout's not the best, or if I don't have time, or if I'm tired, or I'm doing definitely a lot of self-checking, definitely checking in with myself, because I know I'm so good at doing a challenge and so good at gun ho, like I don't slow down. But I think this time around it's not benefiting me. I think my body is just so stressed that sometimes it's okay to have a rest day on a non-rest day, and sometimes it's okay to eat a little more than you should, or sometimes it's okay to sleep in. So I'm really checking in with myself more. So this challenge is really focused on my life and really focusing on really tuning into myself and making sure I'm okay mentally before physically, because obviously physically I love working out, but if my mental health is not in check, then nothing's going well. So, and then also I'm making sure that I get enough sleep. I do aim for about 7 to 8 hours, which I usually get 7 hours because I go to bed early. I'm a grandma, but that's okay. So I usually get that, but it's not been restful. So I've got this new mattress, which has helped a lot. But now I'm just making sure that I don't look at my phone before bed, and once I wake up I don't look at my phone, and I really decrease the screen time. So that's helpful. I'm doing more reading versus focusing on social media. So definitely a little detox this challenge as well. So, and then also I forgot regarding my health, I am going to be cutting sugar out for a couple weeks. I know I do have weddings and bachelorette parties coming up, so that will be a little exception, but for the most part, I'm going to cut out fruit, which is sugar, but it's not forever. But I'm just gonna kind of see how that goes as well with my face. My face update, I really don't have any breakouts. My face I think is okay. It's just now the scarring and the redness, and I think inflammation is huge, and my inflammation is at a high point. I don't have my labs back, so I can't tell, so my self-diagnosis could be wrong, but that's kind of what I'm assuming. So that's kind of why I'm doing the carb cycling to get my hormones balanced, and to get my period back, which would help, and then to hopefully with the carb cycling decrease my inflammation and my insulin resistance problems. So yeah, I think that is it. My body goals, so my body is fine. I don't have an issue with my body. I mean, I do have cellulite, but that's everyone, and so hopefully foam rolling morning and night will definitely help with that. And then I want to tone for sure, but basically I want to increase my strength. I have been wanting to do pull-ups, and I didn't have a spot to do it, but my brother showed me there's a spot down in our basement that I've been working on. So working on my pull-ups and just my push-ups, and just my overall strength is kind of what I'm going for these days, versus being skinny or the number on the scale. I haven't stepped on the scale for so long, and mentally I just can't step on the scale. So been doing good there. Let's see, my face, I definitely want to clear my face, and hopefully de-stressing and detoxing and helping my body out, that's gonna help with that. So, and then I want to increase my fatigue or decrease the fatigue. My fatigue has been bad, and I'm really curious to see what my labs show, because I don't know if I'm low in something, but I've been extremely exhausted trying to keep up with life, and I don't know if it's just my whole life changes catching up to me. I don't know. So I'm hopefully with this diet and lifestyle and this 8-week Fit.Healthy.Lyf challenge, it's gonna increase as well. Coffee, I'm trying to limit as much as I can. A stress day or a stressful day, I am going to not have it or try not to have it, but it just kind of will depend on the day as well. And yeah, my supplements are still on a low. I have started one supplement that I've been doing for a couple weeks, but I haven't really seen my result that I want to see, so I'm not going to recommend that quite yet. Quick body update here. I'm not focused too much of how I look, but I thought this would be a good starting point to show you. All right, guys, as promised, I have my low carb supper. That's been my go-to this week because it's just super good. I am starving. So what I had planned is salmon in my wrap, but it's still cooking and I just can't wait. If I don't eat, I'm just gonna keep snacking and then I'm gonna be full and not be able to eat my wraps. So this is what I planned. So not planned, just thrown together. So I got this coconut wrap. This is the wrap that I got. I get it off of iHerb. I literally love that website. I will link it down below for you guys. It's definitely like the holistic shopping mall, I feel. Online, it's got everything good there. Then I have hummus, just regular hummus and nutritional yeast. And then I have some tuna and a little bit of tofu that I had left. Some spinach for some greens. And then I roasted some zucchini, which is bomb.com. This has been my go-to option for the last week, and I'm obsessed with it. I can't stop eating it, so. Then I thought I'd throw this in here. I did post this on my Instagram, but I wanted to show you all my YouTube family here. So I like to do this at least before and after my workouts I'm trying, and hopefully sometimes at night if I have time. But yeah, this is definitely killer. My face doesn't look too thrilled, but I am actually loving it. I'm just in pain, so I'm focused on breathing through all the motions here. I definitely feel the pain on my quad area, and right above my knee is the worst. And then I do like to focus on my butt area, just because that is where a lot of my cellulite is. Foam rolling is so good for blood circulation. It's really good for cellulite as well, and also just to warm up your muscles before workouts and to help your muscle recovery after workouts. So those are a few reasons why I love to incorporate foam rolling into my daily routine. Hey guys, just checking in with you guys. So this is the end of my second week. So when I talked to you guys in the beginning of the video, it was the second week starting in my challenge that I'm planning on doing for the 8 weeks. This weekend I had a wedding, so I kind of wanted to a lot more carbs than I was planning to having, and I did not get any workouts in. But that is okay. I kind of knew going into this week, the weekend, that it was going to be like that. And you know, with this challenge, I plan on not really depriving myself. I am ready to kick it this Monday on my third week. I'm going to be starting to do my carb cycling. So tomorrow I'm planning on doing more of a low carb, but I'm going to slowly start integrating carbs back into my diet, and just kind of alternate how much carbs and how much fat I have through every single day. So I'm excited to get that started. My face, you know, I did start to have a little breakout there, which, you know, is to be expected when you don't eat the cleanest. But I just wanted to kind of share with you guys that if you're doing a challenge or just your everyday life, weekends are going to come up where you're not eating the cleanest, or you feel like everything that you've done is just kind of holding you back and with your results. You know, if you do this every weekend, it could definitely kind of have an effect on your end results. But you know, eating good for so long and then just having one shit weekend, or a couple days, is not gonna, you know, deflate everything that you've done. So just always remember that, you know, like they say, one bad diet's not gonna kill you, same as one healthy meal isn't gonna give you abs right away. So, you know, your consistency is key, but you know, when you do have a day or two where you're not the cleanest, it's not going to push you back completely, unless you're in a competition or something. Then that's a whole different ball game. But you know, if you're just having a healthy, clean lifestyle and you know, you're just wanting to feel good at the end, just don't beat yourself up for having a bad weekend. Don't think that you have to, you know, kill it again at the gym on Monday or really strict your diet. Best thing you can do is just go straight back to what you were doing, is my plan and my philosophy, and I think that's the best thing to do mentally and physically for your body. And then also weekend, I tried to make healthier options. So that's usually kind of what I do when I know it's going to be a crap week. weekend. But then I also try and drink as much water as I can to just kind of flush out everything and just kind of rest and stretch. And used to back in the day, having a shit week, or weekend, I would, kill it at the gym and definitely restrict my calories the next week or so. But I'm definitely making this more of a lifestyle change. I always say this, but I really, like I've told you guys in the beginning, doing more like a mental check than a physical check, if that makes sense. So definitely thinking of my mental health, and I know easing into it back in and just going back to where I was versus killing myself doing or restricting myself. So I know in the end it's gonna save me and how I feel and whatnot. So I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you know how I'm feeling and how things are going. I was definitely feeling a lot leaner before the weekend, and I did have it cross my mind that I set everything back and everything that I worked for was just lost, but it's really not, and tomorrow's gonna be a great fresh start and kicking it back again and just enjoying the process. So Monday morning, I'm ready for ya. Let's go. I plan on kind of filming each week how things are going, so I'll kind of keep you guys updated on how I'm feeling. I've had a shit week. Don't beat yourself up for it, and just go straight back to what you were doing. No restrictions, no killing yourself at the gym, and just enjoy this process. So thank you all for watching for this video. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. And also make sure you give this video a like, thumbs up if you like this video, and then also don't forget to subscribe because I plan on uploading once a week like I said. So thank you all again. I appreciate every one of you watching this, and I will check in with you in my next video. Bye.